that check for days, like cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days, like cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days, let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days.
Greetings, what's going on, y'all? This is the recap with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. Today is Sunday, April 23rd, and we're going to go over some information, that kicked out over the weekend. Charts and numbers, economic data. It is a little late here, so I ain't going to hold y'all up too long. A little 20-30 minute recap, you feel me? Get y'all caught up and, what to expect tomorrow. And really this week, in the upcoming week in the market, as you guys know, I've been having some family issues, but just things coming along, man. It's not gonna get better, but you just find ways to make it better. That's what it is. So, just kind of like the market for real. But you know how it is, man. We're gonna go over the information we need to go over, like I said, and a lot of stuff really. A lot of earnings this week, too. Earnings season is continuing to explode the market right now. But just remember, just stay calm, stay patient. Let things come to you. You feel me? All my clients in Discord, and clients with LCAOD. You know how it works. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and get into the description. This is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be recapping the SPY, QQQs, IWM, the DIA, VIX, NVDA, Tesla, JP Morgan, and Walmart this week, you guys. Tesla, JP Morgan, and Walmart are the stocks to be on the lookout for this week. That's what we're looking at. And, of course, the SPY, QQQs, IWM, DIA, and the VIX, because that's everything included in the market right there in one sector. So you know how we do it. But looking at right here, what happened last Friday, this past Friday, what happened this past week, looks like the Dow sheds more than 100 points Friday, but notched its fourth straight positive week. The 30 stock Dow dropped 143.22 points, or about 0.42% to 33,886.47. The S&P 500 fell to about 0.21% to 4,137 0.64. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq Composite slid 0.35 to 12,123.47. So, like I said, that happened. That happened 2 Fridays ago. Remember, I was telling you guys about that. And this past Friday, the market really kind of didn't do anything, didn't do too much. It kind of really did what it did what I just read the last Friday. So we're gonna go over what it did do here. And looking at the economic data this week, we got consumer confidence, new home sales on Tuesday. It looks like that's going to be very key. And durable goods orders on Wednesday. That's going to be very key. And Q1 GDP on Thursday. That's going to be very key as well on Thursday. Jobless claims data on Thursday. Pending home sales on Thursday. And core PCE inflation data on Friday, you guys. That's going to be very, very key. That's going to be moving the market. Inflation data, that's what investors worry about the most, the inflation, to see, what we can buy and what we can't out here, what we can afford, what you can't. So that's going to be very important on Friday. Chicago PMI is going to be important Friday. That's going to be moving the market. And right here, like I said, getting the update on here. I'm going to pull it up here in a moment. What happened this past Friday in the market, you guys. This right here, what I just read, that happened last Friday. Not this Friday, but last Friday. I just wanted to show you guys this pretty much technically didn't really change like that. So that's kind of what happened. But it's a little bit more. You actually want to know the actual thing that happened. So hold on, I'm about to pull it up right here. So let's see here. giving you guys free game because I'm pulling it up right here live in the recap. I should already had it pulled up. My bad, but yeah. So this is what happened on Friday, you guys. Stocks in Friday session. Little change. Dow snaps 4-week win streak. The 30 stock index added just 2 points, while the S&P 500 rose just 0.05%. The Nasdaq Composite traded 0.1% higher. All major indexes on pace to finish the week in the red, with the Dow and the S&P 500 on track for their worst weekly performance since March. The tech-heavy Nasdaq's seeing the biggest declines, down 0.3%. The Dow's lost 0.2%, while the S&P 500 is on track to finish 0.03% lower. So this is what happened on Friday, you guys. Technically nothing. It looks like, as you see, like it said, stocks in Friday session, a little change. So just a little change, kind of really like last Friday, like I just read. So that happened, and the three things to watch this week, LCAOD, is we're keeping an eye out on the mega cap tech earnings, you guys. That's going to be very key. These companies have trillions of dollars. They move the market. So they're reporting what they have earned in the past 3 months is going to be very key here going forward when you're investing the rest of this year. So you're not going to see any moves like this, and you probably won't see any investing like this besides earnings. You know what I'm saying? Like the move can be mega, or it could be minor. It could be a standstill. So this is what you got to be watching and waiting for to see, like, if you want to buy into it before or after earnings. That's really the key to it all. So this is basically the things to be looking out for. And US PCE inflation data, you guys, is going to be very important. Like I said, inflation data that moves the market as well, and investors worry about inflation all the time. So it's just going to be something that's moving the market. You got to watch out for this stuff. And U.S. housing data, you guys, that's important this week as well. 5 things to know this week. You already know. Microsoft earnings, Google. This is the big mega cap earnings that I'm talking about. This is the mega cap tech stocks that I'm talking about. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta. They're all reporting earnings this week, you guys. It's about to be very volatile this week. The market's gonna be moving all over the place. And then you got gas stocks reporting their earnings this week, so that's key as well. And pull the earnings chart up here while we're talking, so you can see, get a little visual here. We got all it. We'll pull it up on the big screen in a second. But you got Boeing, CVX, you got Chevron, Caterpillar, UPS, Visa, MasterCard, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, McDonald's. They're all reporting, you guys. This is huge. This is a huge week. Trust me. PCE inflation data, like I said, and Q1 GDP data, that's key. But these are the earnings right here for this week. Like I said, Monday, these are the highlighted ones that I'm looking out for right here, and highlighted in the red. You guys can take a quick sneak peek, or, like I said, check out the recap. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And, that'd be wonderful as well. But Tuesday, you got Microsoft, Google, Spotify, Visa, UPS. Tuesday it's lit Tuesday. Verizon. I'm seeing General Motors, 3M. There's a lot of companies. Chipotle. Oh my gosh. Chipotle, you guys, on Tuesday after hours. That's a huge one. That is huge. That's gonna be huge. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna warn y'all now. Mexicans love Chipotle. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. Wednesday, we're looking out for Meta, Boeing, Roku, Teladoc. Thursday, Amazon, you got Snapchat, Pinterest, Intel, MasterCard, Caterpillar. It's lit, you guys. This is where the money is at. ExxonMobil on Friday, Chevron. These companies, it's lit this week. It's lit. So, like I said, earnings, you already know. Most of my clients know it's 50-50. It's really 50-50 because it can go either way on you. Earnings, you don't really know. So just keep that in mind, though. And like I said, most people, they starting to realize it's best to wait till after the earnings. You wait till after the earnings, and then you invest, and then you get a clear clear direction. But to each his own. You can get in there before, whatever. It's 50-50. Is the choice is up to you. It would always be your investment, of course, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we're looking out for this week, you guys. And that's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get into the charts and numbers. Let's go ahead and get into charts and numbers. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Y'all know how we do it real quick and easy. Let's get it. So we're gonna look at the SPY right here first, you guys. The SPY. SPY spider. So the SPY looks like, all right, let me remove my drawings. The SPY, you guys, close right here, 412. From the 1-day perspective, it looks like the SPY, they sold off from that gap down, you guys. They gapped down, and, you know, it did try to find some strength here to the upside, but it really sold off, and it's kind of consolidating right here right now. The SPY is. We're consolidating at an area where we're almost back to that 410 level right there on the SPY, where, you know, that's resistance / support, meaning that could be the top or that could be the bottom right there at 410, you guys, still all in all, because right here, you know, from Friday, it looks like they found support right there at 410 again. So that was currently support still. That's your bottom now. That's why the market consolidated and stayed up here. You see it play with that range for about a good 2-3 hours there. So just looking at it like that, you know, like I said, the area where the market is definitely credit spreading right now. It's consolidating. It's about to make a move, you guys. So patience is the key right now. I'm seeing that for sure. The move is definitely about to happen. We're in the same range. We've been in the same range looking 5 days out. It's too close together. And when the market get that close together, that means somebody's about to break stride, either the bull or the bear. If it's the bear, the market is coming down. If it's the bull, the market is going up. So it's just that simple. And, you know, right now we're at the area, like I said, it's just consolidating right now. It's at 412, 18. So looking at the levels this week from the 1-day perspective to the upside here, tomorrow I'm looking at the SPY. If we can get back above 412.60, the SPY may be bullish here. We may push to 413.20. We might still be consolidating. You got to think it's earnings season too, so that's why I'm doing these little short ranges, because you know, once they break out from these short ranges, then they'll really start to move higher or lower. But this is the level to the upside I'm looking out for tomorrow on the SPY. To the downside, you guys, you know, if this 412 doesn't hold, I'm just looking forward to retest 410, you guys. I'm really looking forward to just keep retesting this 410. To just, if your support, then you should be fine with that, and you should be able to, you know, either try to keep bouncing like you have been doing, going back up, or like I said, this 410 support is eventually going to crumble, and it will be resistance, meaning if 410 doesn't hold to the downside, next level I'm looking out to is 409, you guys, on the SPY. DIA. The DIA, you guys, Dow Jones 337.97. They closed on Friday, so really nothing. They didn't do anything either. Like I said, the market just consolidated, stayed in the same range, just kind of stayed where it was at. Nothing wrong with that. That means the move is coming. That's all that signaling. So the levels I'm looking out for tomorrow is, you know, if this DIA can break above 338.40, I'm just looking forward to retest 340 to the upside. You know, that's a level where, you know, it took a while to get there, and they finally got there, and then they just gave it up. So, you know, they can get back to 340. That I think that'll be really, really bullish for the DIA. To the downside, though, I am looking at both ways there. 337 doesn't hold. Just looking forward to retest about 335 to the downside. Triple Qs. This is the NASDAQ, you guys. You already know. Most of you do. Triple Qs, levels I'm looking out for tomorrow here. It looks like it was a top, something going on right there, 317.40. So you got to break above that tomorrow. If you can get above that tomorrow, I am looking for a retest at 318.50 on the Triple Qs to the upside. To the downside, though, this 316 doesn't hold. Looking at 315 not to hold, and looking at 313, you guys, still as that supposedly support, possibly maybe resistance. We're going to see here soon. That's the downside levels, though, on the Triple Qs. IWM. The IWM, you guys. Okay, 177. We're still here, so consolidation. It's either going to push back above 178, you guys, or at this level, I'm saying if it does push above 178 to the upside, I'm still looking at that 180 level on the IWM. I think that's a key level they trying to tag, and possibly they want to get to that level right there. You could find a lot of sellers there, maybe, possibly. But we'll see. That's the upside levels. To the downside, I'm just looking at, this 176.50 doesn't hold. About 175.90 in there, somewhere in there to the downside on the IWM. The VIX, the volatility, the speed of the market. The VIX is very important, you guys. Most of y'all know that, but the VIX is everything. The VIX is telling you if the market is even moving or not. You feel me? Like, it's literally the speed of the market. So the VIX like to play an inverse role, meaning, if the VIX go up, the market goes down. And if the VIX go down, the market goes up. So lately, the market has been going up because the VIX has been doing what right here? Going down. So as you can see, the VIX is still in a downtrend, which means the market is pretty high right now and can actually push higher. And you just got to be very cautious of that right now because there's really not any fear in the market right now. So meaning with earnings this week, with the companies that are reporting, they can literally buy in here and the market will shoot higher. Just because the volatility is not there, and it can continue to keep leaving the market. The fear can, put it that way. So long story short, the fear can leave the market more from what it is. So that's what you just got to be cautious of on the VIX, the volatility. That's the speed of the market. So yeah, so the levels I'm looking out for tomorrow on the VIX, you guys. Really, if the VIX can get a spike back to about 17, I'm expecting the market to come down a little bit of a pullback. It might be time for a pullback here. It might be time. The market may be very overbought here at these levels, and the way the economy is, inflation data is coming up. People are aware of all of this, so they might be a little fearful of that and start pulling their money out and getting back to the sidelines. So if that happens, the VIX will spike back up, and you'll just see, like I said, the stocks, they'll be red. That's all it is. That's all that's going to happen. So if the VIX does do this move tomorrow, that's what I'm expecting. To the downside, though, if the VIX break below, if the VIX break below 1640, the market is going to hold up, and it's actually going to push higher because it really didn't move at all last week. And you got to keep that in mind. It kind of just stayed in the air. So it can literally just go higher from here if the VIX continue to go down tomorrow. So it's just something to be looking out for, and these are the levels on the VIX I'm looking out for tomorrow. NVDA, the chip makers, we own them this week. We own them heavy. The year-to-date move, you guys, is insane on the video, and it's still continuing to be insane on the video right now. This is the year-to-date move from October 2022. It looks like Friday, October the 14th. Actually, that's what it looks like. October the 14th, 2022. They were at 110. You guys. NVIDIA is now right here at 271, and it is what? We're in April, about to be May 2023. So stocks do move, and companies do pay. You get what I'm saying? This is a huge move. If you would have caught this down here at the bottom, and you say you had 200 contracts till next year, you're up deep in the money right now. If you're trading this move. So that's why, NVIDIA is holding up, and that's why investors are looking at it closely because they're expecting it to give some back, pull back some. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to pull back any, at least, okay, it's time to go higher then. If you're going to continue to move like this, you got to start looking 5 years out. And if you look 5 years out, NVIDIA has been very high, you guys. They have been at 343 before. That's the all-time high. So, that's a target. They were comfortable at one point in time. I was investing with them at about 300. They were comfortable there. And, like I said, we're at 271 right now. So these are levels to really be looking out for on the video, you guys. They got earnings coming up. Their earnings report is May the 24th. So expect a pre-earnings move with NVIDIA. You know, it's time to start thinking that and sinking that in your mindset, because it's going to happen. They're going to move before their earnings for sure. Just because the past 3 months they just been going up. The past 6 months they just been going up. Year to date they're just up, and they're just stuck right now. And I think they're just trying to make up their mind. If this is your top 280. 280 is your near top, or they're about to push right back above that, you guys, and they're just going to keep going higher. It's literally just that simple in the video. Don't argue, don't stress it. Just figure it out what they're doing and just follow suit. This company, you know, their market cap is $669 billion. And the chip sector is very hot right now. So it ain't really nothing to be betting against or playing against. You know, it's something to just join forces with and see what they're doing. So just try to just keep that in mind. But you know, from the day-to-day levels, I'm looking out for tomorrow. The level I'm looking out for, if NVIDIA can get above 273 tomorrow, you guys, I'm looking at 277 next on the video to the upside. To the downside, if this 271.50 doesn't hold, I'm looking at NVIDIA to flush below at least 267 here. I think that's a good little, because they did test it there recently and they found support and trying to work their way back up right now. So we're gonna see them, the levels I'm looking out for tomorrow on the video. Tesla, Elon Musk, ha 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 ha, checkmate. He tweeted that this weekend. You know, Tesla just reported earnings too last week. This is a hot name still. They had a huge downside move on their earnings report, and now it looks like they're either going to continue to go lower, you guys. And from looking at the year to date, everybody's screaming and hollering and crying their eyes out about this gap fill here at 144. So it's either now, you know, that you have gap down over here at Tesla until near close to it, you possibly may want to test that 144 area now. So it's just these are wide levels to be looking out for, just because they had earnings last week. So it's like I said, if you see Tesla start to go down, just keep in mind they're heading to that gap fill. That's just more than likely what it is. But you know, to the upside, you know, they did gap down, so Tesla could easily just refill the gap like nothing happened here at all. It is Tesla. Let's be mindful of that. So just looking at the levels wide on Tesla going into tomorrow. You know, to the upside, I would definitely say about from 165 to 172 on Tesla here to the upside. And to the downside, I'm looking at about that 160 retest, because that was a lot of selling there, but it did hold, you guys. I gotta admit it. The bulls held up there. I ain't even gonna lie. So we're gonna see if you can get it below 160 tomorrow. The next level I'm looking out for is possibly 155 still on Tesla to the downside. JP Morgan, the bank, they still doing good from their earnings run up. Right there, as you can see, they reported earnings about 2 weeks ago now, 129 to 137, and it's still holding up, you guys. So this is a bullish flag right now on JP Morgan. The banks are actually showing strength. The banks are saying, you know, that, yeah, we did collapse, but we still here to stay, you know, for the long term. That's what the banks are signaling right now anyway. So, you know, I'm just looking at that big bull flag right there I just showed you, real heavy right now on JP Morgan. But the levels I'm looking out for tomorrow real closely is to the upside. If JP Morgan can break above 141, I'm looking at 142 next on JP Morgan. This is a bank, you guys. Remember, they're going to print out equity a little bit more than everybody else because it's a bank. So, you know, they can break above 142, 144 would be a next level to the upside. I'm looking at, that's the trend line right there, break. To the downside, you know, if 140 doesn't hold, I'm just looking for a retest at 138, you guys, to the downside on JP Morgan. Walmart, last but not least, Walmart, you guys, they got earnings coming up May the 3rd. So that looks like that maybe next week they got earnings. So I'm looking at Walmart closely this week for a pre-earnings run-up. Or to see if what we have here is already installed as a pre-earnings run-up. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at this week on Walmart right now. And the levels I'm looking at right now on Walmart to the upside, it needs to retest this 152. If you can retest 152 and break above that, the next level I'm looking out for is possibly 152.50 on Walmart, you guys. To the downside, just looking for if this 151.30 doesn't hold, I'm looking at Walmart to flush back to 150, you guys. 150.50, I'll give you that 150.50. That's a realistic move. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it right there. That's what LCAOD is looking at tomorrow. The rest of this week, all this week, that's the information, that's the data. Be sure, check out the recap, hit the like subscribe button. But that's pretty much it, man. All my clients, you got any questions, hit me in the Discord. You got my number direct, call me, whatever. You let me know what's up. We good. But that's it. That's what to expect this week, you guys. But remember, stay patient. Stay patient. It's a lot going on, you feel me? You don't have to invest in the mixed dollars. You don't have to. That's the biggest thing that I want you to understand with all these earnings. You don't have to pick all of them. You can only just pick one if you want to. You don't even got to pick none of them. You can stay neutral and watch until you really figure it out and feel comfortable, in what you're doing and direction you're going. That's really what it's boiling down to. But yeah, man, that's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a wonderful night. Looks like Bitcoin is up though. Crypto, looking at Bitcoin. Crypto is up, you guys. Crypto's moving right now. Bitcoin like it's trying to climb back up to possibly 30K. Where's the 30K love? What happened, you guys? Bitcoin was just at 30K. Oh my gosh, the SEC stepped in and now Bitcoin got scared. Oh my gosh, no. What's going on? Is Bitcoin going to go back to 30K? Or is Bitcoin going back to 20K at this point? That's what it's starting to look like now, you guys. So these are wide levels. Ethereum, looking at the same thing. You're going to 2,000 Ethereum. You're going to get back up that way, or you're going to about 1,500 Ethereum. Which one you doing? We're looking at it closely. Gold looking all right right now. Silver looking okay. Oil chilling out. Oil did definitely pull back. That's good. The prices on the pump is easing up. The oil stocks are, pulling back and they're going down. But keep in mind, you guys, remember, oil stocks report earnings this week, so that's going to be key. Looking at the oil futures right here, that's going to be all key this week. There's a lot of stuff going on. Remember that. But I ain't going to hold y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This was the recap of the spot. QQQ's IWM, DIA, VIX, NVDA, Tesla, JP Morgan, Walmart with LCAOD. And I will see y'all tomorrow with another recap, you guys. Y'all hold it down. Peace.